I made a very bold statement. I said that God created you with a purpose. That's bold, isn't it? That's kind of, it's bold, right? To say God created you with a purpose. I said God created you, but I got proof. I got proof. Genesis 1:26 says, and God said, let us make man in our image. The word image in Hebrew, it comes from the word salim. It means copy. Something that you copy from another thing. So really, we are the flesh type of God, so to speak. Jesus was the God man. We are representatives of God in the earth. If you would get a hold of that, if you would understand, you are made in God's image. Do you know if you could embrace that, you would treat other people different? Oh, that was good, wasn't it? We wouldn't have the issues in Congress. We wouldn't have the political problems if we understood that we were all made in the image of God. We wouldn't have the crime. We wouldn't have the fact that you can't go outside at nighttime if everyone understood they were made in the image of God. That's some powerful truth in it. I didn't make it up. It's right here. You can check it out. And because we're made in the image of God, God has given us a purpose. When God created Adam, God gave Adam dominion over the entire world. Think about this now. God created the world from nothing, and everything he did it for Adam to have dominion over it. Remember I said about a police officer? A police officer has to exercise the authority that he has been given. So your purpose is a gift to the world. It's a gift to the world. Your purpose is something that God has given you to give back to the world. One of the things I love about this church is that this church wants to give back to the kingdom. I know churches where they don't want other churches to plant. They want to build a bigger church instead of reproducing and having multiple churches. This is why I love this church. And this is why I'm being blessed by this. As it relates to your purpose is a fruit that you don't consume, but other people eat from it. It's a fruit. You know, an apple tree doesn't eat its own fruit. You realize that? The purpose of the apple tree is for other people to benefit from the apple tree. So the question is, who's eating your fruit? Who's eating your fruit? Who is enjoying the fruit that God has given you? I went to Dunkin' Donuts a few days ago. I get a small coffee and 2 coconut donuts. I mean, these are the fresh coconut donuts, right? And when I got there, the young lady said, somebody has given you a gift. Will you pass the gift on? Someone paid for my food, and she wanted to know, you have received this gift. Now, are you going to give the gift away, or are you going to keep it? You know what I said? I said, man, I wish I got more stuff. You know what I mean? You don't think like that, right? I said, I should have got more stuff. The point I'm trying to make is, God, if you are a believer, God has given you a gift. And the question is, here's the question. It's $1 million question. Will you give your gift away? Your purpose is a gift for the world. Your purpose is something for you to reflect the glory of God, but other people are meant to benefit from your purpose. That's powerful, isn't it? To realize that you're not a mistake. I'm going to say it again. Someone other than me needs to hear that. You are not a mistake. You were created with a purpose. Do you know that in 2007, Steve Jobs invented the iPhone? He said, I'm going to give you an internet connector, a phone, and an iPad. Because he is the maker of the iPhone, only he knows the purpose of the iPhone. Do you know that your creator, God, is the only one who knows your purpose? Instead of asking somebody else, won't you ask him what my purpose is? Sometimes we feel so inferior. We feel like, God, how can you use me with all the mistakes I've made? God, how can you use me? And someone said this about me, and someone said that about me. And I was assaulted, and I was abandoned, and I was rejected. God is saying that in spite of that, you have a purpose. You have a purpose. Is that intimidating for you? Are you intimidated by that when I say you have a purpose? Or is it easy to say that people, preachers or teachers or the Pope or the president has a purpose? No, we all have a purpose. The fact of the matter is, Adam wasn't a preacher. He was a farmer. He was a manager. But yet he had dominion over the entire world. I think each of us were called to be leaders, not of each other. We were called to lead our purpose.